What is EverGrow token? This is something that you might be hearing a little bit more, whether it be through Twitter or if you guys are in the SafeMoon community, you might be hearing the name kind of thrown out a little bit here and there. It's also abbreviated as EGC. So this is EverGrow coin, EverGrow token. And I'm going to go ahead and elaborate for you guys a little bit more on what it is and how it works. I've had a lot of people in the community space for EverGrow reaching out to me. So here I am, I'm making the video. And I did have some donations that were sent to me for EverGrow. And so, I had the option of whether or not I wanted to cover this or not. I thought about it, and because of the amount of people that have been actually requesting this, I decided to go ahead and push forward with it. I didn't ask for the donations or anything. It's nice that people send it over to me, don't get me wrong. I'm just being transparent and clear with you guys. This is not actually a paid promotion type thing. It was just a regular viewer while I was live streaming that was like, hey, I want to give you some EverGrow, and they just gave it to me. But I looked into it more. This sounds really interesting, and that's another reason why I wanted to make a video talking about it. Before I move forward, just want to say a big shout out, thank you to my Patreon supporters. There's a link in the description if you guys would like to show your support for the channel there. And I also want to start off by saying that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing with you is my own opinion. It's my own research. I encourage you guys to go do your own research. In fact, I will include a link to evergrowcoin.com. The link to their website will be in the description. So it's identifying off of their website right off the bat that it's hyper-deflationary token with USD reflections, and that's something that I really want to highlight. So there's some similarities that you're going to see here with that of SafeMoon. It's the idea of reflections, the tokenomics function, but with SafeMoon, the thing is that you earn reflections continuously all the time, and you're getting it in the form of SafeMoon. So in EverGrow's instance, it's automatic, but it's at different intervals. So you're kind of getting like all of a sudden a surprise in your wallet, and it's painted out in Binance USD. So BUSD is a stable coin. It's pegged 1-to-1 to the United States dollar. So if you got one BUSD in your account, in your wallet, it's worth $1 equivalent value. So Binance USD is a common cryptocurrency used by a lot of different locations, obviously, PancakeSwap, and you're also looking at Binance's website. But yeah, so you're technically earning dollars. So one of the values that comes with this is that let's say people are concerned if they're going to rug pull. Well, you earn BUSD. So even if the EverGrow just totally vanished, whatever you earned in BUSD is still BUSD that's yours. I don't see any vulnerability in this myself, trying to look into this more. Excuse me, sir, I got throat problems with stuff, even if I drink water and everything. Just so you guys know, if you've seen me cough in my videos before, I apologize about that. So you earn this in BUSD, which is absolutely awesome to see as an alternative. The other thing is that the transaction fee in order to get in with EverGrow is a little bit higher by comparison from the people in the community that have been already proactively inside of this so far. They're saying that they've been getting really nice rewards. As far as the time I'm making this video, there's been some pullback. There's been a little bit of FUD, I guess, going on in the community, which the individual that works with the team over here, he did post a video addressing some of these key concerns, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second, just to help elaborate a little bit more. But let's go ahead and break down some other things that are going on here. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'll even drink some water right now, try. So as you can see, they got stuff through Bloomberg. There's a link that goes over to that. If I click on that, there's a nice little Bloomberg article. It says EverGrow, the next 100 times coin, like SafeMoon, which rewards holders with stable passive income in USD. So not exactly like SafeMoon. I still see a lot of value independently with SafeMoon, and I'm not trying to insinuate that I think that this is better or worse. I just think that this has its own unique opportunity, and it's starting off. So if you guys want to take a look more into it, then you guys can. They're listed in CoinMarketCap, Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, Fidelity, and The Street. And just going over some of the other information, they've got links to social media. So if you guys want to try and ask them directly some more questions, you have that ability to reach out to them. And so tokenomics right here, as I was talking about. So here's how it actually works. That transaction fee I was talking about, the 14%, it's distributed amongst 8% for rewards to holders, 2% liquidity fee, 3% buyback and burn, and 1% for the market watch. So you got 8, 10, 13, 14 total, right? So just to go ahead and describe through each of these, I do think this is something that's important to highlight. The BUSD reflections, there it comes again, sneaking up on me. I don't know why it's doing it so much to me today. I'm trying to do it away from the mic. Earn automatic Binance pegged BUSD rewards by holding your EverGrow coin. 8% of every buy and sell transaction is automatically redistributed to all token holders. You will receive the rewards automatically in your wallet or claim them manually in our DApp dashboard. This effectively means that the native reflection of EverGrow works in parallel with stable yield while exponentially increasing your holdings. All right, next up is Liquidity Pool. Our smart contract deposits 2% from every buy/sell transaction as EverGrow and BNB into a liquidity pool. PancakeSwap fixes the low liquidity problems of decentralized exchanges through the liquidity pool mechanism. A liquidity pool always contains a pair of tokens which you can trade. At the same time, 1% from every transaction is allocated to marketing to fuel the most ambitious projects in our ecosystem and reward the active community. Next up is Buyback Wallet. 3% of tokens are collected from every transaction and converted to BNB and are stored in our contract. So SafeMoon has a large portion of their liquidity backed on BNB. We have the P SafeMoon, which is doing off the Ethereum side, but it's a similar concept here, which when enabled purchases EGC directly from exchanges and removes the purchase tokens permanently from circulating supply while simultaneously making green candles. So I want to read that part again because that was something that I found to be pretty darn unique to this. I personally have not heard this with another cryptocurrency. So I'll say that again. Which when enabled purchases EGC directly from exchanges and removes the purchase tokens permanently from circulating supply while simultaneously making green candles. So I'll give you an example of this. Let's say that there's 10,000 EGC or EverGrow on Bitmart and people are trying to sell it and there's not a lot of buy orders that come in. When this kicks in for that buyback wallet, if they buy 9,000 EverGrow coins over on Bitmart, now there's only 1,000. So that causes a little bit of a slippage effect in which the price can actually shoot up because what happens is it is buying through the process whatever is lowest on the charts at the time, and then it goes to the next level because people can set limit orders, so they set a higher price. So now the price is spiked up because these purchases are going through an actual exchange. That's something that I see as pretty unique, and I think it's cool. More than 1% of tokens have been already burned through the buyback mechanism, which will keep increasing in the future. They just started last month, so September, and they've already done 1% of tokens through this feature. Excuse me. An anti-whale mechanism. This is also cool. Our anti-whale function ensures that no sales amounts higher than 0.125% of the total supply are possible at once. So people are concerned about rug pull. This helps to fight against those kinds of things. Initially, it was at 0.25%, but after we burned 50% of tokens of the total supply, we've reduced the limit per transaction by 50%. The anti-whale won't necessarily stop whales from selling, but having a maximum limit works as an indicator when a whale is trying to sell their tokens and avoids price manipulation. So there's some other things that are here. If you go through their website, you'll notice that they have these buttons. You can actually click on these buttons. Nft Lending is something that they're working on. NFT Marketplace, it's in beta. Yesterday when I tried to click on this, it wasn't quite loading. So I'm going to try it right now and see if it works. But this redirects you to nft.evergrowcoin.com. And by clicking on this, we're going to go ahead and click on Explore. I don't know if this is going to load right now. Again, it wasn't working yesterday. Somebody in my live stream chat was saying yesterday that this was working yesterday morning. So as a viewer, they had the opportunity to experience this. Something to keep in mind, if I drop down the price here, you're going to see that it has it listed in Ethereum. So it looks like the minting, everything else, that's all going through the Ethereum side, which is a bit interesting to me, given the fact that what you're actually seeing everything going on here is on the Binance Smart Chain with EverGrow coin. So it's interesting. They have a subscription platform that's in beta. You guys can go and check out more information about that there. That's through unitefans.com. They have other things too, like play to earn game. That's something that's coming soon. They're working on a DApp dashboard beta for a DApp and swap exchange. If you click on that, it takes you over here, and this is what this looks like. I've only got so much time, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys with a massive long video. So staking pool, that's also coming soon. As you guys can see here, when I highlight it, see it's a little bit better. Pre-sale and initial liquidity, there's 45% of the token structure, 50% sent to the burn wallet address, technically more than 50% already. 3% is part of the founders and team amount, and 2% was for airdrops. So tokens burned is 511. It's actually 51.17% right there. And they got a little rewards dashboard you could go check out as well. They have a roadmap. Their roadmap right now is just going through for the month of October. Achieving 100 million in market cap has already been achieved. You can look this up through the coin market cap listing. It is actually dramatically higher than the 100 million. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and just scroll back up to the top here, and we're going to go click on coin market cap. That will redirect us over and hopefully be able to just pull that up directly. I don't want to read the article. I wanted the actual thing. So we're going to go ahead and type in EverGrow coin. There we go. That works out better. So it's at $183 million. Their goal is 100 million. It's being reported it's at 183 million. And its rank is very, very low, but rankings with stuff with coin market cap, oftentimes, especially with new tokens, you shouldn't really expect it to be all that accurate. You take a look at SafeMoon, for example, it's still trying to list it in the 200s, even though the market cap is much higher and there's so much more credibility that's established. It is what it is. Okay. So yeah, taking a look at this, you guys can see it's doing very well. It is listed over on CoinMarketCap, so there's some research areas that you can take on that. So let's go ahead and go back on over here. They do have a team of individuals, which they are docs, so you can find out more information about them through their LinkedIn. And in addition to that, I was informed, I don't actually know the full details yet, but I was told that this individual right here, Jacob, worked with the development of SafeMoon. I don't know that for sure. I didn't authenticate it. I got other things I want to talk about in the video. I'm just letting you guys know that I was told that. You can look more into it if you want. But regardless, the project looks pretty darn cool. Now, hopping on over here, they do have a team Kyc Verification. This is through Assured DeFi. This is the guy that was talking with the team. Excuse me. So they verified through a third party the actual identity of each of these people, that they really are who they say that they are. Then you also have the liquidity pool. So this liquidity pool is being locked. There is a portion of that that's showing up right here. This is through a locker. So just like how SafeMoon has $250 million through Docs Locker, this one is using a different locker called Pink Sale Certified Liquidity Locker. And as you guys can see, it shows you how much time is left that's in there. And lock date is on October 30th of next year. So that's got over a year. I actually just noticed that. I thought it was this year. And if we click on the liquidity pool token address, as you guys can see right here, there is over $6.3 million being identified in this. And of that, it's got an equivalent value of between EverGrow and with the wrapped BNB. So from my understanding, the way that I'm looking at this, this is identifying through that of what is part of the liquidity pool, which would make sense because we saw that the total dollar value was over $100 million. Remember, this is only showing $6.3 million. So I believe this is what it's identifying is in that locked liquidity situation. So it looks like overall their project is doing quite well. As far as for audits go, I'm still waiting to find out more information for that. They are in process of trying to become a registered company. It is not there yet. So yes, there is risk coming in on this. The project is very new. I'm letting you guys know that. And with anything that you go into with this, remember that the higher the risk, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, but also the golden rule of investing. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. You could lose everything with this. But from what I'm looking at from an outside perspective, this looks pretty darn legitimate to me. It looks like it has a lot of opportunity. It's something to take into consideration, and I'm pretty darn impressed. So after actually looking into it more, this is the stuff that I've been finding out, and I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. So I do have referral links in the description if you guys want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock. It's free money for you guys. Go check those out. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Go do your own research. I'll have a link in the description for this. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. It does help us out with the YouTube search algorithm. If you click the bell icon, I go live sometimes. It'd be awesome if you guys come and hang out with us in the live stream. And you can also check out their white paper on the website. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next episode.